tech companions, titans, mod applications, actual applications, and how to roleplay with style. You're right kids, it's Ross Clark and welcome to your regular community ARK news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So to kick things off, the lead community manager for ARK, dropped a tweet saying, if this doesn't show up in ARK, we're going to riot. And what is it? It's the BEHEMOTH that originates in kaiju lore, being the second only mammal, the other being Kong, in the Godzilla lore. What we of course know is it's a titan, which straight away of course gets us thinking about extinction and the titans that were on that map. Now this isn't an exclusive, it's not revealed by to be definitely coming to ARK, but the passion he seems to have for this, and obviously having some influence working for the company, but more to the point that he's discussing a titan. So my take from this is, are titans already being discussed and implemented into ARK 2? It was trialled and tested in Extinction and it worked pretty well, so it's certainly a possibility that we might be seeing titans back in ARK 2 in the next gen gigantic form. And if they are going to take a stab at the depictions in the kaiju lore, perhaps they might consider other titans. But definitely go watch a breakdown on the BEHEMOTH that's detailed in full by Dangerville. I'll drop a link in the description, and let's hope we see titans soon. And then next, in the same vein, considering he was looking at a prehistoric creature of sorts, he decided to shout out a cute tech dino. Now again, this isn't a depiction of any dino that's coming. However, Jason Explosion replied to the tweet saying that it got him thinking about tech companions and utility, tech buddies if you will, and replied, "You're onto something." Which means, are we going to see tech coming back into ARK 2? Perhaps. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to see ARK 2 being very much the prehistoric ARK game that we knew and loved back when, but we've got to face the changes. Tech is going to be there in some form or other, and I think if Wildcard don't oversaturate the introduction of tech, it could work well. And you've got to wonder what a tech buddy might look like. Obviously there was the scout that was implemented in Extinction, and are we looking for a new iteration of that? It could be practically anything, but I feel this confirms we are going to see tech in ARK 2 in some form or other. Or perhaps this alludes to Genesis Part 2, but I do feel at this point something as prominent as a tech buddy would have been alluded to by now. Back when they teased everything last year, I would have expected a big reveal like that to be announced then. I'm going to take a stab and say this is tech coming to ARK 2. How do you feel about that one kids? Drop a comment below, let me know. I'm certainly interested to hear what you think. Mod applications are about to close on Feb the 6th, reopening on March the 1st. So if you are working on a mod out there, get in touch with the team and get your mod highlighted. The modding game is something I'm very new to and just now exploring myself. However, it's certainly apparent that the right mod can really set the bar on ARK much higher than it is. And we know mod maps have made the cut with, of course, Center, Ragnarok, Valguero, and Crystal Isles. And we're all hoping we might see another mod map sometime after Genesis Part 2 to keep the ARK players interested until we reach ARK 2. And Dolly, the product manager on ARK, put out a tweet for many applications to work for Wildcard. Now wouldn't that be a dream come true? And they've listed a bunch of roles that they're looking to employ, which at least for me means that they are looking to expand the team in production for ARK 2. Whether that's because they're going to keep some people behind to keep working on ARK 1 whilst they're working on ARK 2, I hope so. I think most people believe post Gen 2 that'll be it, that'll be the end, and the whole team will be working towards ARK 2 being a thing. But perhaps not. Perhaps they might continue developing ARK 1 The gap between Genesis Part 1 and ARK 2 is quite big. So far we only know ARK 2 is releasing in 2022. So it's probably going to be at least a year, possibly even later. That's a long time to not release any new content, and I hope this is the team's strategy. We'll have to wait and see. And lastly, the official Twitter page put out a tweet highlighting extreme role-playing in ARK. You've just got to watch it.
Same to the men of the Reach. It's been an honor fighting by your side, and I ask you to do it again against this bastard! That is stupid! Come on, life!
Keep it going! Lord! Protect your Lord! Protect your Lord! Down on your king! Protect your Lord, men of the Reach! Protect your Lord!
It's so funny, and I'd love to learn more about role-playing. It does look quite fun, and you can tell people are certainly passionate about what they're doing here. I'll leave a link in the description to watch the video. And that about wraps it up, kids. I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully we're going to have some Love Evolved news this weekend. But until then, my name's Ross Clark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.